Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Aaron from iifym Coaching, and today we're making a high protein cake that you can make within probably at least 5 minutes. So if you're new to this channel and new to my videos, my name is Aaron and I'm an online coach. I help people lose weight and get strong. And one of the reasons that I'm doing this series is that I am a bit of a picky eater myself, and I am trying to improve the foods that I eat. So doing this series is helping me explore new options. As well, I get to make videos for you guys in my journey to share you examples of healthy, high quality meals you can make very easily at home. And before we get into the video on how to actually make this high protein cake, make sure if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to keep seeing updates for this type of content and for fitness content, hit the subscribe button down below. So first off, let's go over the macros for this cake. So it fits in roughly like a breakfast bowl or bowl you would have like a bowl of cereal in, almost about halfway up. So in this bowl, I'm gonna have the macros over here, and it's roughly 300 calories for this whole bowl, depending on the exact ingredients that you use. And of that 300 calories, there's about 40 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, and about 30 grams of carbs. So the thing that's going to make your calories and macros a little different from mine is basically the milk that you use, and if you use sugar or sweetener. With how I'm making it today, I'm using brown sugar. So if you just use sweetener and let's say a 1% instead of 2% milk, then you'll have a lot less calories than mine. So those won't be exact, but it will be a good ballpark depending on the ingredients that you use. So let's go over all of our dry ingredients first. The first thing you're going to need is some whey protein, just 1 scoop, preferably chocolate. I only have vanilla, but they both work. I find it tastes very good with just vanilla, but if you want it more chocolatey, then you can get chocolate. So next we need some flour. For this I'm using coconut flour. We only need 1 tablespoon of our flour. Coconut flour, it's a little higher in fiber and it's gonna help make our cake a little bit sweeter. Next, we need to make our cake a little sweeter, so you can either use some sugar. I'm using brown sugar, it's what I have at home, or you can just use a low-calorie sweetener if you like. Either one works, up to you, up to your preferences. You can either use 1 to 2 tablespoons. In this, I'm only using 1 tablespoon, but if you want it sweeter, you can use 2. So next up, we need to make our chocolate cake a little chocolatier. So if that's a word, we're gonna be adding between 1 and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So if you want it very chocolatey, you can add 2. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons today, but if you're using maybe some chocolate whey protein, you could always just add 1 tablespoon. Last dry ingredient, we need some baking powder. For this, all we need is ½ a teaspoon, not that much. This will help our cake rise when we're cooking it in the microwave. For wet ingredients, we only have 2 things. We're gonna be using 1/4 cup of egg whites. You can use 1 whole egg if you like, but egg whites will help make your cake a little fluffier, which is probably preferred for most people. And this is also lower in calories. So if you're having this late at night, or if you're trying to make it fit with your macros, then this will be a good choice. So only 1/4 cup. Last wet ingredient is just some milk. All you need is 1/4 cup, so not that much. I'm using 2% of a higher protein milk. This is up to you if you want 0 or 1% or whatever brand of milk you would like. So I'm gonna show you how to make this very soon, but first I'm just gonna give you a small overview of the instructions. So it's very easy, it's like 3 steps. So first thing, we're going to mix the dry ingredients in a separate bowl. And then in the bowl that's going to be going in the microwave, we're going to mix or whisk together the wet ingredients. And then once that's mixed, we're going to mix the dry ingredients into this bowl, mix everything together, and then it's going in the microwave for between 60 and 90 seconds. Ultimately, that step is going to depend on the strength of your microwave. For mine, I did about 90 seconds and it works well. For others, 60 seconds may be good enough. One thing to note with the cooking time is you can always just check for yourself. So you can grab a fork and just kind of stick it in the middle and make sure the middle of the cake is actually cooked. If it's not, if it's still running, just stick it in the microwave for another few seconds and then see how it goes. So now our batter is fully mixed. We're gonna pop it in the microwave for about 60 to 90 seconds. Remember what I said earlier, it is going to depend on your microwave. So if you don't know if it is fully cooked, you can always use a spoon or a fork and look in the middle to see if it's cooked. If it's not, heat it up for longer, but anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds will be perfectly fine. So I just took it out. I did check the middle. So I'm going to let it sit for about 1 or 2 minutes just to let it cool, and it's going to keep cooking as well. So let's let it sit and then we're going to try it out. Okay, so let's give it a try. It's still a little hot, but it is cooked all the way. It may not look like it on top, but on the inside, you're all good. So this is what we're working with. Okay, the moment of truth. It's good. I feel like if you use some chocolate whey protein, it'd definitely be better. I only have vanilla, but for a chocolate cake you can make at home, it probably only took a few minutes. And this is only about 300 calories, good amount of protein, next to no fat, and only a small amount of carbs. So if you like, you could have it just like this. If you want, you could eat half of it and then save the other half for another day, because half of this will still be 20 grams of protein, which is great. If you wanted as well, you could add some chocolate chips or other toppings if you would like, if you have the calories to spare. But just on its own, this is an excellent snack to have. So if you're craving chocolate, you're craving some unhealthy foods, this would be a great alternative so you can still enjoy the flavor of having some cake, but it's not going to be full of the calories and fat of a usual cake. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to finish this off right now. So if you want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment down below of what other recipes you may want to see. So I am going to be doing a lot more of these videos. So as always, I appreciate all of you for watching the video. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And as always, click that subscribe button down below to keep getting future fitness updates. See you guys next time.